Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the flyweight bout between Deiveson Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno 2 for the undisputed flyweight title. So these two fought in their prior fight, in their very last fight, and Figueiredo won a very close decision, or to people's at the time was very close. And it was a competitive fight, but I don't feel it was as close as most people seeming was. But I guess at the moment, it seeming like going to that fifth round, he needed that fifth round. He won that fifth round. It was, matter of fact, it was a close fight. But it was a close fight. But I do feel it was clear. I don't feel like it was necessarily needing a rematch. I feel like it's clear he won, but it was tight. It was definitely a tight matchup. But I feel like it was clear that Figueiredo won. I feel like he definitely won the first two rounds, no controversy. Fifth round definitely won it, and possibly could have won the third round as well. But the third round was a shake-up round. Fourth round was definitely Moreno. The first two and fifth were very clear. But yeah, I think it was very clear that he won. There was no controversy in that part. But to this prediction, I think I'm gonna lean to Figueiredo to win. Flat out, I think he's gonna win, and I think he should win. But what does that even mean? But really looking at this one, I think Figueiredo, and everybody pretty much judges, people watch it, know that Figueiredo won the fifth round. And in a tight fight, in championship fights, even if the fight's not close or semi-close, no matter how it is, unless the champion just way out and they's like, I can give up that fifth round. If the fifth round really means anything, whether it be like they got two clear rounds and one shaky round or something like that, and kind of close round, the championship round, matter of fact, I'm gonna say when it's close and tight or competitive, that fifth round is the true determinant of who truly won that fight and who truly wanted it more. And Figueiredo won that round. Like, say GSP versus Hendricks. Some people could say, a lot of people say Hendricks won the fight, but tight matchup. Then it came into the fifth round, and GSP champ mode landed like a Superman punch, ducked under, scooped up Hendricks, and had like 2 minutes of control time, and pretty much coasted that fifth round out and won it over Hendricks. He wanted it more. He kept his belt. Hendricks might have had some damage here and there in the first couple rounds or first three rounds or however you want to see it, but he wilted, and the true champion showed up and won. John Jones versus Gustafsson. Gustafsson had his moments in the fight, but when it came down to it, GSP. John Jones made, I think, when the fourth round landed that spinning back elbow, in the fifth round was chasing down Gustafsson and is outworking him in that final 15 seconds, flying knee, and then like a short elbow in the clinch. He was going for stuff in that final stuff. He wanted it more. So the champ wanted it more in that case, the champ wanted more in this case, and the champ wanted it more in Figueiredo versus Moreno. Moreno had that good fourth round, but in the fifth round largely did nothing. I don't know if he was injured, but if you injured, and this is the title, this is like, at this point, this is your career, this means so much to you in your life and your legacy, and you wanted that bad, you've been training day in and day out, making all these sacrifices, and you go in that third round, broke hand or no broke hand, broke jaw, you supposed to be doing elbows, going for takedowns, and I know it's easy to say, but it's the truth though. I'm not out there doing it, but the people that have went out there and done it and wanted it, they go hard in that fifth round because they know the fight close, and that's how they win the belt. Or everything they wanted in life is right there before them, and to not come out in the fifth round, not do anything, or just be that lackluster and just flat out give it away, this tells me all I need to know. Figueiredo gonna win again. And outside of that round, Figueiredo was really just having his way with Moreno. I'm not saying Moreno was easy work for him, but he was easily backing him up, easily landing counters on him. He got takedowns. I mean, he gave us a couple of takedowns, but Moreno largely wasn't able to do anything with it. I think the most he ever held him down for like 20 seconds. I think combined like a minute and 15 seconds or 20 seconds. So not a whole rack of time, control time in a 25-minute fight. And when he did get him down, he did literally do nothing with him on the ground at any point of the fight. You know, feet largely Figueiredo, even though the striking total could be a bit close, Figueiredo, all his shots were pretty much power shots, and definitely heavier than the large majority of Moreno shots, outside of a very few couple that Moreno really put some like oomph on and landed clean. For the most part, was Figueiredo landed heavy body shots, heavy teeps, straights, uppercuts. And Moreno was reacting to every single thing he was throwing. I think really the only round that Moreno had Figueiredo really reacting anything was in the fourth round, and then again went into the fifth round, did nothing. So I don't see him having any more success in the wrestling. I feel like he should. I feel like he should try to push a higher pace. But I feel like in this rematch, Figueiredo gonna come in with more respect. He's gonna be sharper on his shots. He's not gonna be wasting unnecessary energy trying to go for overhands just out of nowhere. If he is gonna throw overhand, he's actually gonna set up instead of throwing a blind overhand just to waste energy and give up positioning or give up a takedown like he was in the first fight. And like I said, even with all these mistakes and really disrespecting his opponent, he still was outworked his opponent, wanted it more, and beat his opponent. So I feel like he'll come in sharper, not make the same mistakes, not give up the easier takedowns for Moreno, be sharper, not leave those areas for Moreno to get in the fight. This fight cleaner, smarter, but I don't think he's gonna stop Moreno in this one, which is probably a high likelihood that he will in this one. I think it's gonna be a decision. I think he's gonna fight calm, composed, sharp, and it's clean. Instead of trying to force a finish or trying to be spectacular or anything, just know that like champions do when they start to pile up titles and stuff, it's more about the winning than it is about being spectacular. I mean, spectacular is a big part of it, but you losing the belt next, just like that, you be a fan favorite, then gone, everybody saying you fell off. So when you see a lot of these long-term champions like GSP or John Jones, you start seeing them turn into decision fighters. I'm not gonna say he's turning into a decision fighter just yet, but in this fight, knowing that to put it away, he's gonna probably fight a little bit more clean, sharp. If the finish does materialize, he will take it, but he's not going to be a case of, like I said, throwing blind overhands or anything, which will put him off position, give up takedown, and allow Moreno to land his counters and get into the fight. Moreno will be in the fight. I feel like he will still score some takedowns, still will have success, but still be largely get outlanded. And the power shot's going to be heavily in Figueiredo's side, and Figueiredo's going to do a better job at defending the takedown still, so probably cut the takedowns in half. Limit the time even more, probably to like 20 seconds of control time as far as takedowns. Then on the feet, use the jab more, stay sharp, stay clean, and set his shots up before he throw them, which will increase his accuracy even more. And I think if he focuses the body more, I feel like he only missed like one or two of those body kicks, and like every single time was money, and every single time Moreno reacted, froze up every single time. So whether it be a spinning back kick, switch kick, body kick, it was there every single day, and all day long. And I think he's gonna do that more in this one, and just be finding the shots more, and weigh the wrist more, and just be sharp, stay crisp, but not get sloppy, and beat Moreno to a cleaner decision this time, probably 4 rounds to 1. So in this one, I got Deiveson Figueiredo via decision.